What's up, guys? Josh here again, and today we have our new snack crate for January. It is from Poland. And we're going to try a little bit of everything, show you everything, and kind of describe what it is, and let you know what we think about it. So, let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll start from the largest to the smallest here, and kind of tell you a little bit about each of the item, and we're going to try them on camera, and let you know what we think about them. Let's start off with the... I'm going to murder all these names, by the way. Polzuki? I'm not quite sure. Beacon. These crunchy pretzel snacks are infused with a savory bacon flavor, making them the perfect accomplice to a glass of your favorite frosty beverage. Accomplice to your favorite frosty beverage, like a beer or something like that. This is the Winpernerka. I don't know how would you say that? Bagel? Bagel. I don't know. They look like bagels, basically. Both nutritious and delicious, these pretzel crackers are topped with sesame, chia, and flax seeds, and sprinkled with a flurry of Provenical herbs. Next, we have the Kumpiek Waffles Razoi. I'm probably murdering these names. It's right here, what it looks like. These crispy, crunchy rice cakes are coated with a thick layer of decadent Belgian milk chocolate, making it the perfect snack to get you through a long day. Next to that, we have the Zazoli Rainbow, a snack that is sure to make you pucker up. These bright and intensely sour rainbow gummy ribbons are packed full of wildly fun and fruity flavor. The drink is the Helena Oranzi. I don't know how you pronounce that. So no surprise, this delicious, refreshing, and bubbly orange-flavored soda has been a favorite of all ages throughout Poland for years. We have over here on the right-hand side, whatever this thing is. This says made from a recipe that dates over 700 years. This deliciously soft, heart-shaped gingerbread cookie has just a right amount of spice in every bite. It is a heart-shaped ginger cookie, but it's not the exact one. I don't know. We'll see. That's what that one is. It's supposed to be called the Paneric Search or something like that, but this is different. So right here we have, it looks a little bit like a zebra bar. The perfect combination of milk and chocolate in every bite. This tasty treat features crisp chocolate wafers held together by a sweet milk cream. Next to it, we have the Jednaya dark chocolate. Jednaya dark chocolate, I think, maybe. Not much of a fan of dark chocolate, but okay. A sweet family recipe and a selection of the best ingredients have kept the signature dark chocolate bar in production since it was introduced in 1851. Down below the zebra bar, here we have the Kromquonky? I'm murdering that. I know it is. The popular and luxurious milk chocolate bar has a deliciously creamy caramel center that will stick around in your mind long after the snack is gone. Down below that, we have the Prince Polo. The Prince Polo Classic, a true Polish favorite. This delectable treat features layers of crunchy wafer sandwiched together with chocolate cream, then coated in milk chocolate. It actually sounds pretty good. Down below it, we have, the Zizig Classic. This crunchy cookie bar layers caramel, hazelnuts, and crispy rice, all coated in creamy milk chocolate to satisfy your even most intense cravings. Next to it, right there, we have Patassi, maybe? Yeah, the Patassi, M-L-E-C-Z-K-O. Bite down on this decadent dark chocolate bar and treat your taste buds to a wonderfully sweet experience of a fluffy vanilla marshmallow surprise. Sounds disgusting.
Sounds good to me. I like marshmallow.
And finally, we have the Wowel Fresh Fruity. Fresh and Fruity. Wowel Fresh and Fruity. Looking for a delicious way to enjoy some fruity goodness? These chewy gummies are filled with sweet fruit jelly for a burst of freshness in every bite. So guys, we're going to go ahead and just kind of try a little bit of everything here and tell you how we like it on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. And we're going to do all that camera and kind of show you. So we'll be back in just a second. Okay, so we're back, and we're going to go ahead and try a little bit of every one of these snacks, just a small piece on every single one of them. We're going to try a little bit of everything, and we're always going to start with a drink. So let's go ahead and crack open this bad boy, whatever it was. I think it was an orange drink or orange soda of some sort. So, this could be a mistake. Sometimes when you open these, they're freaking shook up and whatnot. That smells so familiar. It smells like an old candy bar we used to have. We used to eat. And I can't remember what it was. It was kind of like a... Let's go ahead and pour 2 of them here.
Clear?
It's very clear. We have it in our little glass here. It's carbonated soda, it looks like, of some sorts. We'll give it a shot and tell you what we think. It does smell a little bit like cherry. It tastes like a cherry fruit roll-up that's been dissolved in water.
Tastes like flavored water.
It kind of does taste like a carbonated water, like you get like ice stuff, you know, at like Dollar General or
What your mom had.
exactly like the diet water, basically.
It's not bad.
It's not horrible. I'll probably give it about I don't know. I'm probably gonna give it a 7. What do you think, D?
6.
6 for you?
Yeah.
It's a carbonated soda. You could tell it's a soda. It's supposed to have orange in it, ain't it?
I didn't taste orange.
Orange flavored soda, yeah. It tastes like a watered down orange sickle, don't it? Like an orange sickle, like popsicle almost.
I don't even taste orange in it though.
I don't know. It's not that great, so we'll give it about a, like I said, I gave it about a 7. She gave it a 6. So let's move on to our next thing, shall we? Let's try a pretzel, shall we? So they look like regular pretzels. We'll try a pretzel or so each. Here, go ahead and take you 1 or 2 of those. So that's kind of what it looks like, just a regular pretzel.
Smell like bacon.
They do smell like bacon. Those are bacon flavored pretzels. Can't go wrong with bacon. Not bad. I'm gonna give that about a... That's gonna be about an 8.5 for me. They're okay. They're kind of not much of a fan of pretzels, guys. I don't like pretzels that much. I'll eat them. Like combos usually I'll eat, but in all honesty, I'm gonna give it about an 8. What do you think?
I gave it a 9.
9? Okay.
I liked them.
So next we're gonna try the bagels, or whatever these are. I think these are crackers or something like that, wasn't they?
Yeah.
That look like bagel. So let's tear here, which is I'm gonna guess that's what that said. I can't read what the package says. They look like little tiny bagels, kind of. But yeah.
What does that taste like?
Italian seasoning?
Yep. A lot.
But of course, Italian seasoning's got some of the stuff it's got in it, so. They're not horrible. They're kind of tasteless, except for the seasoning. I think if I give that a score, it would probably be about a 6. It's okay. It's really crunchy. It's like a cracker, you know, but the seasonings are just, it tastes like Italian seasoning. Straight up. It's exactly what it tastes like some kind of Italian seasoning. What do you think?
5.
5? Okay. So let's try these rice crackers and chocolate, or whatever these are. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the names. But they're supposed to be some kind of rice cake, so I'm not much for rice cakes.
I like them.
Alright, we're just going to take one of these bad boys and split it in half. But that's kind of what it looks like. It's just a rice patty, guys. Basically, with chocolate drizzled on it. May or may not be that good. See, just a bunch of puffed rice inside of it, so. Very bland. If there wasn't chocolate there, then we wouldn't know there was something there.
Okay, ain't really that great. 5.
She gives it a 5, I'm going to give it a 4. No flavor. There's just no flavor to it. So 5 for D and a 4 for me. Okay, let's try the rainbow stuff.
That looks like the streamers that we get here.
Streamers?
You know, like the rainbow colored extreme.
Yeah. Hello. The weird names I've never heard of before. But every one of these I've never heard of before. So this looks pretty interesting, actually. So I'll give you a stream there. And I'll take one for myself.
That's good.
It does smell really fruity whenever I got it out. But that's kind of what it looks like, guys. It's kind of like a elastic. Kind of like a shoestring almost, but not. Looks like an old, what do you call it? IDE cable.
That's good.
Probably should have ate it all at once.
Sour.
Chewy.
Sour.
Very sour. But I like sour.
It was good.
And sweet. Really sweet.
10.
Really sweet. I'm going to give it a 9. Because it's just, I don't know about the flatness. The texture is weird. 9.5. We'll give it a 9.5. She gives it a 10. So, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's real good. Actually, I like it. I like sour stuff. Now it has 25% more Soku Owachowiga. Whatever that, I don't speak Polish. What's Polish? Is it Polish or is it?
It's Poland.
I guess Polish would be their language. But yeah, let's try this little heart thing, shall we? Little heart thing.
A cookie of some sort.
Some kind of like gingerbread cookie of some sort. With spice in it, like a spicy gingerbread cookie. Well, I guess probably cinnamon. Most gingerbread cookies are cinnamon. Like a little heart, perfect for Valentine's Day. Time to break it.
Time to break our heart.
Time to break the heart. Here, you can have the biggest part.
It smells good.
Mmm. That's icing. Mmm.
That's really good.
That is a fluffy gingerbread cookie. How did they do that?
We don't have those here.
And it's got the perfect amount of spice. It really does. A cinnamon taste to it. For sure, you can taste the cinnamon 100% in that. I love cinnamon. I really do.
I'll give this a 10.
I agree with that. It's fluffy. It has a little bit of icing dribbled on the outside of it. Like a gingerbread is. It's cinnamony like a gingerbread usually is. So, but it's fluffy. It's real soft. It's really good.
It was made perfectly.
Made perfectly. Guys, you did real good on that one. And you can taste the cinnamon. It's real cinnamon. Perfect amount of cinnamon and spices on that. I give that a 10 for sure. Okay, so next we're going to try the zebra bar. Well, it looks like a zebra bar. It's like a graham cracker or waffle cracker. I don't know. It's the zebra wafer bar. The ones we used to have was, they were called zebra bars. You remember zebra bars? You don't remember zebra bars? Back when I was younger, back in my day.
But you're older than I am.
We had zebra bars. Everybody remember what a zebra bar is? Comment down below if you know what that is. It was a delicious, oh, this is just one piece. Wow, that's not really well made. Okay. Hopefully this don't explode on me. So that's kind of what it looks like. Some white chocolate and wafer. Tastes just like cookies and cream.
That's real good. That's another 10 for me.
Boy, I tell you what. That's pretty good. We'll give that a 9. What do you think?
10.
10 for you? Not too bad, guys. Actually, it's not too bad at all. It's, it tastes a little bit like cookies and cream. Like a cookie and cream, Hershey. Is it Hershey's or who made those? Yeah, definitely a 9.
You're talking about the Hershey's cookies and cream?
Hershey's cookies and cream. That's what it was. Tastes a little bit like that, don't it? So we got the dark chocolate bar. Probably won't like this, but we're going to go ahead and eat a pip and try. So open this bad boy up. This is the one I was worried about because our snack crate actually got really wet. Actually, our snack crate got lost or whatever. I don't know. It was a funny story. They said it was delivered. It wasn't delivered. So I'll go up to the shipping center for USPS. Good old USPS. Gotta love them. And say that it wasn't delivered. And that we have proof it wasn't delivered because they're cameras. And next day, we wake up, we have a soggy snack crate in our mailbox, which was supposedly delivered, what, 4 or 5 days prior? It's supposed to be delivered 29th. I think we got it the 3rd?
No, we got it the 4th, the day after.
You're right, it is 4th. So it was the 4th. So basically, what? So
6 days?
6 days later. So guys, 6 days later, we finally get our snack crate sogging wet. The paper was kind of, that's why it kind of looks the coloring's off a little bit. This thing was soaking wet, okay? We let it dry out, and this paper as well, it was soaking wet as well. But anyway, let's try us a little pip of this dark chocolate, shall we?
The whole box was soaking wet.
I do like my little pips of chocolate.
Like it was...
This is what this is called, guys. This little square is called a pip, if y'all didn't know that. That's the technical term for a piece of chocolate or a square of chocolate. Okay. You know.
That's dark chocolate.
Oh, yeah. And you know, dark chocolate's supposed to be good for you. It's got that really, really strong cocoa taste. that most dark chocolates have, why some people don't like dark chocolate, is the strong actual cocoa powder taste, you know. It's a really, really good dark chocolate. The problem is that with dark chocolate, I don't like it. But I'm going to give it an unbiased rating because it's actually one of the best dark chocolates I've had. Okay? It's a really strong, pungent dark chocolate. I'm going to give it an 8. What do you think, D? Give it a fair rating.
5.
5? Okay.
I don't like dark chocolate.
I don't like dark chocolate either, but like I said, it's really good dark chocolate. It's really good dark chocolate. It really is.
I'm good to even give it a 5.
Yeah, I don't know. The dark chocolate, it's kind of got that little taste to it. It's got that really strong cocoa taste to it. I'm more like a white chocolate or milk chocolate kind of person myself, but to each their own. So I'll give it an 8. She gave it a 5. We got the, looks like Carmella almost, but it's some kind of caramel pips. Basically, we'll open it up and let you see it. God, I do smell that.
Smell like
Oh,
caramel.
wow. It does smell a lot like caramel. And you can see the caramel in it. So it looks like a little bit like a Carmelo. We're just going to try one pip of it.
Tastes like a Rolo.
This would put a Rolo to shame.
That's the best of 8s. Whatever that is, it's so good.
Boy, that's good, man. That has got to be some of the best freaking caramel I've ever had. Or it's been a while. This is not a Carmelo. This is not a Rolo. It's not even freaking close, guys. It's the same concept. But that caramel, it's delicious. It's so soft and melts in your mouth.
I'll give that a 10.5.
This popular and luxurious milk chocolate bar has a deliciously creamy caramel. No kidding. It is very creamy. It is very, very creamy. Stick your mind long after the snack is gone. Yeah, no freaking kidding. That is 10.5.
Definitely.
I don't give those very often, guys. I really don't. There's not a thing wrong with this. 10.5. And it's delicious. It's delicious. The best caramel I've had in a long freaking time, if not ever. That's saying a lot, because I eat a lot of caramel stuff. Alright, let's move on, even though I don't want to.
I don't want to get that taste out of my mouth.
We'll get that taste out of our mouth. The Prince Polo! Let's give it a shot, shall we? That's the way. This is the wafer. So this is another wafer. We're going to split that in half. Alright, so that's what it kind of looks like, the wafer.
This is dark chocolate, too.
This is dark chocolate as well. So,
You can smell that.
It's not a real strong dark chocolate. It's kind of more over towards milk.
I like that. I'll give it about an 8.
Boy, that dark chocolate's just melting. Look at that. Look how fast that melted. It's real thin chocolate, so it's melting fast.
It was good.
I need a napkin. But yeah. You give it an 8? I'm going to give it a 9.
That was pretty good.
It's actually not a really strong dark chocolate, which is one of my favorites. Not strong chocolate, you know. It's actually not a really strong chocolate. The wafer's perfect. It's nice. It kind of melts in your mouth, and the chocolate apparently melts all over your hands too. So it's actually not too awful bad. So we'll give that a 9. She gave it an 8. The hazelnut bar.
Baton.
The baton. I don't know what that means, but anyway, I'm gonna snap this bad boy in half. All right, so that's kind of what it looks like right there. It's supposed to have like hazelnuts and whatnot in it. Chocolate bar. Chewy.
Kind of reminds me of those Star Crunches.
For sure. I agree with that.
Just the way the texture is.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Kind of tastes like it too.
It's not bad. Like she said, it kind of tastes like a Star Crunch. If you don't know what that is, Google it. It's not too awful bad. I think I'll give it about an 8.
7.
You want a 7? Okay. Alrighty, our last candy bar. We got another item after that. Whatever this thing was.
Some marshmallow.
The marshmallow with chocolate. I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna give it a go. Man, that broke easily for a marshmallow. Okay, it's kind of like a whipped marshmallow.
Kind of like marshmallow fluff.
Like a fluff. That's exactly what it looks like. Some kind of marshmallow fluff inside of a chocolate candy bar. See, that's the end of it there. It's a weird texture.
It's good. You don't like marshmallow?
I don't like that marshmallow for sure. Why do I feel like I'm eating Jell-O? The marshmallow has a jello-y taste to it. It really does.
That was good.
Like a jello-y. It tastes like Jell-O in your mouth almost, the marshmallow.
9.
9? I'm giving you this a 4. The textures are not there, not even just because I don't like marshmallows, but the texture is just weird. It really is weird.
I liked it.
It's edible. If that's what you had to eat, then you could eat it, I guess. But I give it a 4. She gives it a 9. That's where our tastes vary. So we got 2 of these. We're going to split them in half, or at least try to. But these are the fresh fruity, whatever they are. It's supposed to have like some kind of gummy inside of it or something like that.
Give me the green one.
Just split it in half for Steve.
I will.
We're just going to bite it in half and kind of share it with each other. Wouldn't suggest doing that with anybody else as like a stranger, but
That smells good.
Of course with my wife. Oh wow, that smells like peach. What is this one? I can't read the package. You can see it's got like a little bit of gummy inside of it. It's covered in sugar, powdered sugar. What is that hanging off the side? Sugar, I guess. That's a lot of sugar. It is orange, you're right. It kind of, when I first bit into it, it kind of tastes like a peach ring. The same textures and stuff like that and gumminess like a peach ring, but then as soon as I hit that middle, it's a really sugary, it's really sugary. It's like a lot of freaking sugar right in your face. So that's what this one looks like. What was this one? Cherry?
I don't know. I think it's cherry.
Cherry or tropical? We don't know what it is. That's what it looks like, though.
It kind of tastes like cherry.
Oh, for sure. Just cherry.
It's good.
That was better than that one.
I mean, it's strong.
It was strong.
It's good, though. I'll give it a 10. Very fruity.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, the flavor in those, both of those, it's really strong, really sweet, really, really sweet, okay? That's not necessarily a bad thing, but
It kind of tastes like those orange slices.
it kind of does taste like those little cheap orange slices you get like at convenience stores or gas stations or something like that. They're good. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to give it about a 9, I think, on that one. What do you think?
10.
You want to give it a 10?
I really like them.
She's going to give it a 10. And guys, that's all we have for this week, or this month, sorry. Don't forget, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Don't cost you a penny to subscribe, and it helps out the channel. Throw a like on the video if you like what you've seen, and let me know what we should try next. We are on this channel. We're willing to try stuff that you guys suggest, no matter how bad it may be, if we can get our hands on it, okay? We're kind of limited to what we have in our area. And we will see you, hopefully, next time. Peace.